Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Factorio. Today we're finishing the copper outpost and hooking it up, and then probably going to take all the copper trains in the southern side of the base and feed them into this. Right now it looks like we got a little traffic jam going on here. Not quite sure. I'm guessing this train's trying to make a left and this one's trying to go around the loop. We've had issues with this section before. Apparently we're going to have to do something about that. So, what do we need to finish this? Looking like mostly, what, about 10 beacons and about 10 roboports and a few of this and that put in. So maybe about 10% missing. What should I do? Should I run down here first? It's kind of a long run. You know what I can maybe do is I might be able to just tell this guy, go to his iron port. No. That didn't work. How about tell this guy to go somewhere else? Tell him to go back to his previous waypoint. That cleared that up, at least momentarily. Right. So, remember, I need, what, 250 inserters. Probably can go with 200. 300 speed, 200 productivity. So since the last episode, I let the game run a little bit. Hopefully we're not going to sit here waiting long for materials. I spent some time just kind of watching trains. It's one of my favorite things to do in this game is just watching the trains go. We need 150 of each provider and requester chests. Modules. And we were doing 140 beacons, but had about 10 set up, so I'll go with 130 beacons. Was our biggest hang up. Before, but we put a level 3 assembler and 4 speed modules in it, so probably good. So what, 120, 130 plus what we have on us. 300, 250, 200. Probably that's overkill in RoboPorts. Well, it definitely is. It's enough as is for all of them. Power poles. And 106 of these guys. Actually, are any of them built? No, it shouldn't be actually, because I wasn't taking any extra. Let's see the other one. So he's doing 106 each time. 6. And then we're going to need a host of track. Because we got a bunch of things to connect. And we need 1,000 of those. Let's grab a few more track. Already got close 95 rail signals, should be good. This intersection's still flowing good. This is the one that's labeled temp. Yeah, let's rename that temp 2. Name that one temp. Renaming that to temp 2 first was a mistake. It's okay. So I was checking out pollution. I had mentioned before that I'd turned off pollution. Check this out. It's barely nothing anymore. We're not going to get biters attacking us, because biters are only triggered when the pollution's overlapping one of their bases. That's kind of a sad story in my opinion. I'd rather have the attacks than no pollution, but I can't play the game if the game's lagged out. So that's rather unfortunate. Alright, where are we? Definitely don't want to show up and start unloading at the provider chest already down. My FPS UPS is only about 27. It's actually much lower than last time. Not quite sure what's happening. I normally play at about 35 when streaming, 41 or so when I'm not. Alright, let's get my build suit on. Build suit allows faster recharging of these guys, but when you send all the robots out, it really, I mean, I'm sure it helps. You have to right click them to get them back. Grab your stuff, guys. Let's do it. Doesn't appear like I'm missing anything. maybe these robo ports. Take those. Take some of those. Alright, we can put back some things we're not going to need. Switch back into her run speed. All right, so we need to connect the inside track of the plate trains to this stacker. And then this one's going to need an exit. Kind of ideally, we have those two tracks sort of next to each other right through here instead of me. So how is this? This is off by that a little prettier. Now we were going to put these guys in here. We can wait. Let's see how we want this. Well, we can start swinging these out. Come out something like so. That's, I don't think that's ideal because then it's got to cross twice. Gonna have to pull up more trees. So really, this one should be like so. This one should be like so. We're going to want power poles down the middle of this so we can count the number of trains in their respective stackers. That signal will be on the green wires. So we take we need that. Let's start with that out there. Actually, probably not. We'll take that on one side and that on the other. Flip that one. Take the green wire here, put it into that one. Green wire here, put it into that one. Green wire out. Green wire out. If you're wondering how I'm breaking, or once I've clicked on something, hit Q. Q stops access to anything, so, or gives you access. Like if I hold Q while over a power pole, I get another power pole. I hold Q over a track, I get another track. But if I have Q over with a track selected and I hit Q, it goes away. So anyway, so what we want is we want red plus 0 equals plate. And in this one, red plus 0 is copper ore. So yeah, we didn't need another power pole. That's simple enough. So Q gives me the power pole. And then we can can't do a Q as far as I know to get the color, but what we can do is we can copy those two power poles, and as long as I set one down on that, I get the other one with not only power but also the green cable. And all we have to do is grab green to there, connect it to there, and to there, and we have the green signal coming in. And we need to set up some signals here that. Still need to do rail signals. Chain signals. Any rail signals in here would cause a train to stand here and block any incoming. Debating to have a plate train sitting here. We don't have to. We can do this here, here, and then we can have plate trains lining up here, as well as ore trains here. Are you kidding me? Dudes. This is happening way too frequently. You know what? Stone train, where are you? You go S11 north. Let's instead, S11 north is simply this one. Let's send it, with this entrance, but we can fix that. So we'll do S13 north instead of S11 north. S13 north, time passed, 0. And then we can send it to S23 north. S23 north, time passed, 0. Okay. Whoops. Are they both named that? No, this is S23 north. S23 north, time passed, 0. What happened there? I guess I tried to put in the same station twice. And then we remove that one. But I gotta go change this entrance right here. So otherwise he's just going to come in from the south and then go back up to that circle and do a U-turn, so that's not really saving anything. Whoa, that was just perfectly in time. So now, to kind of understand, that train unloads up here at the brick stone unload station. Comes out, comes down. Instead of stopping here and then going this way and then coming down as it was doing, it was either coming across here or coming down and across. This now will come down all the way to here and then across to here and then up. that should stop it from coming, try to make a left while these other trains are trying to make lefts. Alright, I need to, we can do it. You know, I really probably should have brought more chain signals. How many of these? How far apart do I want those? Save that. Oh, before I go and do all that, I need to wire these together. Otherwise, I'm going to have to wire every single one together. Groovy. I'll leave that at that, but I'm going to put in 2 more on that side. Grab only about 6 of those. And we need to connect these ones to those other ones. What we can do now is work. I didn't think so on that one. So we can take these, add them together, which they'll be added. We'll just add up all the red and then divide them by some number that will give us the whole number of trains that are in this path. Because some will be moving all the time, and you can't just count, you know, you can't have one every train length, otherwise you'll have inaccurate counts. So you'll just sort of, you know, however many this is divided by some number will give us the approximation of the number of trains in this section of track. I suppose I need to start the next research. Oh, I already did it. It's just habit, I guess. Oh, this isn't that long. Shorter length. So 3. Kind of figured. That way you can count the trains that are in this section as also, quote, on the stacker. So here we'll let's do it further up, just in case we have to expand those stackers. We don't have to move these signal counts. All right, the same thing here. So we'll take the green on the top and the left side. I'll put that. I'll put that green to this side. And then we'll take red. Actually, you know what? I can actually do this exactly. Let's just put out more of those and 2 of those. 1, 2. And stick something else here. And yeah, you can use temp. All right, so if I put go to temp, it's going to move up and then stop at this change signal. Why is that yellow? Okay, it's yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 signals. So we take the count of red, divide by, we'll just say 10 for now, set, and output OR. Same thing on this side, except for we're outputting plate. So those plate counts will get added to the actual plate counts in the stacker, and same with OR. So now whoops, let's not do that. Oh no, he's a manual. Okay. I thought my train was going to start booking off, and I'm like, no! All right. So we need to hook up the exit over here. And I think we'll be good to go. You know, if we are good to go, let's just bring my train out of there. And we're going to want to remove those 2 pieces of track. Actually, no, we're not good to go. We need the train fuel and my personal station. Let's put those up here. Because we don't want trains to be able to make this a shortcut through here. So I guess fuel and station will have to come in and then exit here. Yeah, that actually looks and sounds like a good idea. But we can remove that track back here. What we'll do is we'll put another double track T intersection here. Where this comes in. this will split off like so. Actually, it doesn't have to totally split off. Let's see, actually, we want it to be like something like that eventually, down further. So yeah, the first one's going to be one of them will be like this. One of them will be down and across, like so. So that one will be like so. So. Right. Two stations. I'm out of stations. We'll make some more. Are these guys missing any stations? The last two I set up. Oh. Alright, this loop will go there. So. Call this, I think for iron we call it iron station south. Yeah, so we'll call this copper station south. Copper station south. Then we're gonna need power. Provider chests. And then this is enabled when everything equals 0. We actually need to be able to fit a robo port in there, and we don't have to put it right next to it. Right there will work. Sure, that's only that station, or yeah, that outpost. Okay, good. Got 1,000 trains. Now let's change this to train fuel unload. We'll soon have train fuel on the way. And we'll put in copper station south. south. Circuit condition, go. Then we need to get fuel around this place. We're definitely not good to go, but we are getting better to go. All right, requester chest here. Long arm to provide a chest. Let's put this a little closer. Okay, you're going to want 10 fuel. And you're going to be capped at 10 fuel. And here they come. Then we can do the same thing here. Is there any way I can do that way over here? This is track. Not easy, are you? Could do it way down here. Suppose that works. So this really doesn't matter. In this case, though, we'll use a long power post. And then we'll take this, come back the other way. Now we'll get fuel to everybody. Take it a little bit, and we'll do it. You know, one thing I should have done, I probably didn't do on this side, set up that light thing. Find more lights. Let's see if that will work. Actually, it's probably not. I think it would work if all these other things weren't there. Kind of gonna have to set it up. Actually, it's close. So we just don't have that. So you have a red line coming in, green line coming in, red line. Five green signals would be these ones coming in. So, all right. Seems legit, as they say. Yeah, there we go. Copy this again. Still need some of that, I think. That one. Sweet. Gonna take a while for fuel to get to every outpost, but this one's got it. Oh. Glad I left room for me to run along next to the track. Some of them I didn't leave that room. Great. Yeah, more fuel on the way. It looks good. I like being able to, from this distance, see which trains are, which stations are enabled and which are not. These signals set up. Okay, that's a rip. Chain signal, chain signal. No, you're not set up. Suppose we can start renaming some of these stations. This would be copper ore unload south. Is that how I'm doing iron ore unload? Yeah. Unload. South. Double check that. I like to try to keep station names as similar as possible. It's just easier to remember things. It needs a chain signal. So, right. Chain signal, need one there. Saying I start naming these things, except for that's the wrong one. I was thinking I was standing in the wrong place. It's these guys that are copper ore unloads. Have to fix that before it gets nasty. Alright, so a train comes in there, and I think we don't need those per se, and it might be handy to have a bunch of chain signals. Don't know how necessary that is. or unload. Or unload. These two down here. Copper or unload, copper or unload. And these ones. I think will just be copper load south. Copper load south. Yes. Save. You hear that motorcycle going by outside? Yeah, I live in a trailer park. Just the way it goes. I think we're good. I think we're good. Do I want to send a train here? Copper ore unload. Any trains in the stacker? That's where you copper ore unload. Copper ore unload south. Too late for you. Yeah, we can change that guy. Load south, inventory empty. Anybody that's located in the south with anything like south, southwest, southeast, we can change. Though that's going to make the situation kind of worse in the north, but we'll just have to move some plate state trains down south. Like we could send all the trains going to the main bus to the south. I think that's it. This east one. Maybe. We can leave it going to north. This east is Copper East. It's probably this one here. Will be like anything south of this parallel going across the top of the main bus. I think south of that will be to the south, kind of like I do for this iron. Alright, so we should have trains coming in, and we do, and we have a little bit of plate in 3 and 4. Why is 3 getting all the activity? 5's getting some. They should not. These aren't checking values of what's in 4. Oh yeah, they are. 4 is less than 8, I'll put an E. 4 is green going in. Average is what, 14K. This should not be green. Let's see what this is. Let's just take out that piece of track. You should be red. Why aren't you red? Well, that just counts those. is less than 0. I'll put a black. That's right. I wonder if it's the lack of a constant. If it's we don't have that constant. It's -2. Just copy it. I don't need a blueprint. Red, output to that. Paste. There we go. E is -2. We really only want it -1, I think. So it's -1. If either of these are true, then it'll be green. Reset those numbers. Then we can do this. This 2 has 18K, is less than average. Where is N? N, it should be 6. So it really should be only active right now 1, 2, and 6. And here comes 1. There's 6 and 2. Probably need some more constant. Oh, I got 5. This is 6. Five. That guy, but okay. All right, much better. So 1 and 6, is that right? 1 and 6. All right, and then average is 33, so basically 1 and 6 should be the only one that are red up on here, but they're not. Let's check those. Okay, if 6 is greater than M, which it's not, send an E. If 6 is greater than equal A, which it's not, send an A, send an E. Are you getting the signals you need? Yes. So E is -2. Maybe this needs to be -1. -1. Oh. 6 just got a train. One train in the stacker, yep. And now none. Six is greater than equal to A output. Please -1. Each equals black, output of 1. Okay, I know why that's green. The signal's red. I got this backwards from these ones up here. That's what's going on. The signal itself is red. The signal's correct. It's just my light is wrong. And I just recently, today, copied these lights out to the outer area, so I thought the logic was the same, but it's not. So if E is less than 0, output of 1. I think I should do greater than equal 0, output of 1. Right. No, because that just turned to green. That's wrong. Because E is 0. Now it should be green. Brain, brain, brain. Wish I could just read the signal. Read the color. I mean, I can read the color, but it's not always right. Let's change that back to -2. It will make a difference. -2. 31K, correct. That should be -2. E's -1. Wonder if we're going to have to use different constant combinator, which would not be right. I can't do that. I've got to figure this out. What I've got to do is, prior to feeding in E to this, is I got to add something. Because I need green to be 1 in red to be 2. E's -1 right now. So if I had 2, red is 2. What if it's almost like I gotta take it +1, or I mean -1, and then multiply it times a -1. That's so complicated. Surely I'm missing something. This is closed if E is less than 0, so this is closed if E is less than 0. But no, because if I output a black, that actually changes it to, oh, that's right. It's just that, well, black is 1. So I make that a 2. Why is this? Each equals black, because this is, let's put a power pole. Let's see what this is outputting. This is outputting a red. It's not outputting anything. It's correct. It should be. E's less than 0. This should be outputting because it has no input. That's what's going on. It has no input. So it's not getting input on green. Kind of like that. There we go. So E's -1. Output a black. 2 blacks and 2 reds are equal, and output a red. That's right. So I was just missing a green wire. So I'll be able to just do that. What's missing? Where did that go? Did you get your green wire? Yes. I think. It's E0 at the moment for that. Alright, it's really going to be the trick is where something else should be black. What is average is 80K, so 3 and 6. So this should be red as soon as I slap it in. Yep. Nice. Okay. Oh, come on. Now why are you guys stuck? You want to go out? That's not a big deal. You want to make a left. You want to go straight. You want to go straight. You want to go straight. You want to go in there. You both got the same station. Yes, you do. For a measly 220. Now I just put a new copper station somewhere. Alright, well you're leaving, but we're going to change you. I'm pretty sure I just put a new copper station. Copper 60 southeast. Copper 60 southeast. Yeah, this definitely could take another train or two. So take the one that just left. We shall make a copper 60. Inventory full. Alright, we need to make that a little more fluid. So I don't need to dodge. I got no plate trains coming here yet. Alright, so counting these trains, we should have 3. Outputting a 3, and it is. Good job. Run! Am I out of? Just ran out of those. A little more fluid to come in here. Alright, we need to probably start sending some plate trains down here. We got an average of 96K. Copper train. Can you do that? Not sure. You could. You're in the wrong queue at the moment, but let's copper load south. Copper load south, inventory full. Go. And then one more. Copper load. South, inventory full. Okay, that's 2 less trains traveling up there. Who else, say down here, needs copper? Should have first priority towards this guy here. Copper load south. Full. Copper load south, red science. Copper load south, inventory full. Speed modules don't need it. Rocket control units don't need it. Batteries, how are you guys doing up here? You seem to be okay. I know that's kind of a north spot, but save anything to send the copper from the red circuits down there. It may help. This is pretty backed up and it's kind of only worse. I just sent half his trains away. Yeah. Because like how many trains is coming down here now? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16, 17. Wow. That was a lot of trains I sent down there. Versus how many are coming here now? 3, 6, 9, 12. So we definitely need to open some more copper mines. Unless we just want to disable this. Which I don't totally want to do. Average is 120K, but alright, why are you paused? Pause to contemplate. 1, 2, 3, 4 should all be available. They are, so why aren't you flowing over there? Those are all red. What do you want? Do you think this is a one-way? Do you think you can't get over here? Yes. That's in the wrong spot. That's in the wrong spot. And that's in the wrong spot. All right. Or wrong spot, wrong side. These are all for trains coming the other way. So we need that like so. Now we shall have trains coming this way. You should be heading to 6. I'm thinking I need to disable stations because because otherwise that guy should be flowing to 6. 6 is open, and he's not moving because he's trying to get into this one. See, he's trying to get into 3 when 6 is open. 6 is open. I could disable stations. For some reason, you just don't want to go to 6. And the next train in line doesn't want to go to 6. I prefer to change signals than disable stations. I might have to change that. I'm going to 6. Nice. Okay, well, average here is definitely increasing. And of course, copper trains up here are probably crying bloody murder because there's no copper. So, at least green circuits, copper. At least half of these I should send down to the new copper. So anybody, how many did I say there were? 12, 3, 6, 12, 3, 6, 9, 12. Except for 2 of them are going to an outpost that makes copper plate. So it's really 11. Let's send 5 then. Alright, this is getting underway. It's been an hour and a half. Let's call it an episode and split this in half. I've been doing 3-hour episodes. That's kind of long. It's so easy to lose track of time in Factorio. So we will do that. We will head back to base. And then set up some more copper mines in the next episode to help the north, since I just took a bunch of his trains. So thank you very much, and I'll see you next time.